Hi there, welcome back to the podcast. Myself, Joseph Clough. You can find lots of information about me at josephclough.com for all my hypnosis CDs and MP3 downloads to really access your unconscious mind, to live the life of your dreams, to let go of emotional issues, psychological issues, and really open your mind and give you all the beliefs and resources and behaviors that you need to live the life the way you deserve to, and that is one of love, happiness, and success. Also, to stay up to date with all my MP3s, so you can really get them as and when they happen, go ahead and visit my fan page on Facebook, which is facebook.com/josephsfanpage. Now, today I want to talk to you about getting away from doing and becoming more of a being. So rather than being a human doing, be a human being. Because although we live in this physical and materialistic world, and there's nothing wrong with that whatsoever, it can sometimes be the problem, though, because we can get too caught up in it. We can become dictated by what society thinks. Society can show us what we should do and how we should follow things unreservedly or take things on uncritically, and I think the society as a whole can hypnotize us to have certain issues or have certain beliefs about the world, that maybe because of the economy we can't get money, or because of how we see people in the media of how skinny people have to be, we feel bad about ourselves. And it's really important to be conscious of your own thoughts and the type of information you're taking on, because you can choose to not take that information on, so you aren't hypnotized by what other people say in your life, whether it be family, friends, work colleagues, or even the media itself. Because we can get caught up in it too much. And we have, in a way, bought into this illusionary existence, connected with what we perceive to be true, but worse, what others tell us to be true. We don't really see the truth. We don't see the things which is real crystal clear of how wonderful and brilliant we are. We seek what is familiar, what is safe, and what is easy. And sometimes we perceive it as freedom, but really it's fairly illusionary. But does it really have to be that way? Does it have to be a way that we have to buy into what other people say or what society says? Well, I believe it doesn't have to be the case. I mean, it would be, for people who know me, I really do not buy into what other people say. I mean, right from the beginning when I started doing what I was doing, I was an 18-year-old teenager, and obviously because 18-year-olds are teenagers, but because I was fairly young starting working with people, some people actually said, you're too young to be a therapist. You need information, you need wisdom, you need experience of life to be able to work with people. Now, if I took on that belief to be true, and I almost did, and there was times I did hesitate, but if I did take on that belief completely, I would not have made the changes I've made in myself or other people over the last 9 years. And I like to think that if we can keep our open-minded and not allow the external world to be louder than our inner true voice, then we're able to live the life that we deserve. And I really don't care what other people think about what I think. I don't want you to take on this information completely as truth, because I want you to test it out. I want you to be open-minded still, but I also don't want you to just be hypnotized by me into believing in what I'm saying. It's all about taking the information and seeing what resonates with you, and I really urge you to do that in society, in the workplace, in our relationships. I want you to be going on with your intuition, the inner signal, the inner feelings of who you are. Listening to that inner voice of yours, of the truth, really. I think we all have that inner voice, but sometimes it gets drowned out by all the other things happening in our life, a day-to-day living. But it is important to just stop. But I also understand that we can't just completely stop. We can't just go away and meditate on a hillside somewhere and that's it, because we don't live in that world either. We do live in this physical realm, and we are unable to be able to just meditate all the time, and I don't think that would be right to do so either. I believe, though, we can become completely one with ourselves. I personally believe that in order to progress, we also need to stop and live in the moment. Because there is this middle ground where we don't have to be this kind of meditation guru of just sitting down and going on the inside 24 hours a day. I also believe we shouldn't just live this 24-hour lifestyle of just external, and not being fully present in the moment. I think we're at the stage where we must take responsibility for where we're going and what we're becoming. Because when we take that responsibility, then we can dictate what we choose to think, feel, and behave. We can unhypnotize ourselves from our present environment. Because what if you made a decision, and we made a decision to become more aware of what's happening, to have awareness, to know that you view your life, your reality, as your perception of your mind. Whatever you perceive to be true, you project in your world. It's not reality. To know that those materialistic things do not give us the happiness, but they can give us choice. Happiness starts at the beginning, and you are the beginning. Happiness starts with a thought or a decision to do so. When you make that decision, you have those empowering, loving thoughts. When you have those thoughts, it creates feelings in that emotional state of mind of beingness, being fully present in the now, and being fully aware of who you are as a person. And then those develop behaviors, and that will get you results. It's time to really be conscious of our thoughts and our actions. To really allow those unconscious behaviors which have been dictating our thoughts and feelings and behaviors to become conscious of our desires. Because we know that we can't control those problems. Otherwise, if we could control them, they wouldn't be problems. We'd have let go of them by now. But more we direct our awareness, our consciousness to the moment and to our desires, and focus on those desires, and become conscious of our life, it allows our unconscious mind to get those things. So we become actually more whole and content with our unconscious mind, to create our life the way that we actually want them to be, the way we want life to be. I mean, I read the book, I think it's called The Way of the Peaceful Warrior, and also there's a book of it as well, Dan Millman I think it is. Now, within that it says that, a great quote, and the quote is, "A warrior meditates in every action." A warrior meditates in every action. Now, what does that mean? Well, to me, a meditation is a form of focus and intent toward a desired outcome. Now, if we have the true inner intention of ourselves, and now pure intention to me is one of love, one of contentment, one of fulfillment and wholeness. So when we have that intention, that focus on those things which give us those, then every action is designed to get those for us. So when the sentence and the quote is, "A warrior meditates in every action," it means that we're meditating on our desires, and through those desires develop powerful actions. So it is a combination of doing and being, and allowing your being of you to be conscious of your doing or your behaviors. The key to success is to put our intention to every action. Because when we go on the inside and we pay attention on the inside, so intention, into every action, then we take inspired action. We do the things which allow us to get the results and really reap the rewards. To believe we deserve nothing less than the absolute best in who we are, and that we are a person of love, happiness, success, wholeness, contentment, and just beingness. Now, to me, that is freedom. To allow every intention to be in every action of yours. and allowing your mind to be conscious of your actions. That is freedom. And that's just my thoughts. And I ask you to take on what resonates with you and what is true with your inner voice and your inner fulfillment. So if you'd like me to talk to you about any certain subjects, or if you have any questions you'd like me to answer or to advise you on and coach you on, go ahead and visit my fan page on Facebook, which is facebook.com/Joseph's fan page. Join up there and ask me a question, and I do my very best to do a great podcast on that to really answer and give you the advice you need. And also, once again, if you have a particular issue in your life you'd like to resolve, go ahead and visit josephclough.com, and you'll be able to see, if you click on the products there, on the tab there, you'll be able to find all the products that I sell, like the hypnosis CDs and the MP3 downloads at a very reasonable price to get your life the way you want. And there's all what I do, the podcast, my CDs and MP3s and my videos. It's really designed for you. It's all with my intention on helping yourself grow and to allow you to realize how powerful you are and how wonderful you are and how you can achieve anything. I really hope you believe me when I say that, because it is absolutely true, and I really want the best for you. I really want what you want, and I believe what you want, what everyone wants and aims for, is to live a life full of happiness, success, love and passion, really, all those type of things. So have a wonderful day, and I look forward to speaking to you very, very soon. Many thanks, and bye-bye.